Hello, and welcome back to the stream. Yes, we are in an era of filler streams, but I'm, again, trying to get back into the swing of things. But welcome to... Hey, I did not say you could do your little cutscene. Welcome to Sonic Lost World. Supposedly one of the bad games. Then again, my idea of a bad game is different from the majority of the Sonic community's bad games, so I did have to do some finagling with setup for both the resolution and getting Steam input to work with my Switch controller, because like 90% of all PC games, this doesn't like Switch controllers very much. So I'm going to be doing that, but also I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my little game on Steam that I put out there called ScreenSpace. And the reason is because I pushed out an update for it recently that adds some new things, but more so was for a recently published vulnerability that Unity found that apparently was a thing that was festering that no one noticed until just now. I don't know. I'm not the expert here, but I did make patch notes for that, and it's currently live on Steam. So this stream will have a key giveaway for that. I have at most 5 keys to give away. So yeah, the way that'll work is it's going to be an old school style giveaway. I'm going to have the keys on the top left of the screen, and then I'll just post them there, and then from there it'll be first come first serve. Whoever types the key in and redeems it, it's theirs. So yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to work. I'm probably going to end up repeating this if more people show up, just so that way anyone who does show up gets a fair chance at one. But aside from that, let's get started. So for this game, I only ever played the first level, and I quit almost straight away because I didn't like how the movement works. But this is not the worst Sonic game from what I've been told. And it appears heavy in the cutscenes, but this seems as generic already as it could be for like a Sonic plot, so I mean, I guess you can't really complain.
Whoa, that's harsh.
From what I remember, this was trying to like mix old school concepts and aesthetics with modern gameplay, but like not boost gameplay, so it makes you wonder how modern they tried going for. Yes, he's just got a gun. Why is it that whenever they give him a gun, it goes harder than it needs to be?
Whoa! That must be the lost hex.
Ah yes, another location that was never explained anywhere until Frontiers, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I heard mixed reviews about this one. Obviously people compared it to Mario Galaxy because you can rotate around the levels like this. But it's very like clean in its like gameplay style. Like it's trying to be satisfying and plistic, and I don't know how to feel about that. So we're just gonna go. Weird that you kinda have to sprint though to go full speed. Like, and then full speed is not what you'd expect. I don't know. I don't want to be rude and say it's like a mobile game, but I mean, Sonic Dash does exist, so that is a comparison I can actually make. No, if I were to name the bad games, it would probably be Secret Rings would be like the worst one to me. And then the second worst would probably be 06. I'm gonna be honest though, I can't blame Sega for like trying with Sonic 06. It just doesn't feel like they tried though. I think that was the last like adventure style game they actually tried doing before they went to the Frontiers DLC and decided, hey, let's let everyone play multiple characters again. Albeit not in an adventure scenario, more so in an open world scenario. So that's different, but it's somewhat a return to form. But this just goes completely off the rails. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking with the gameplay for this. Like, yeah, I think it goes back to what I was saying before about it being a bridge between old and new that just kind of flopped for either. And then these things are back again. How to use... is it... which button? Oh, it's this button. Oh, I want to do this. Well, this took me nowhere fast. Shoot. Oh yeah, and then they were trying to go heavy into the collectibles. I remember now. Mario Galaxy was really good. This is just reminding me of that. I wonder if this game specifically was the point where Sega decided to, like, start doing classic style games and then modern games separately.
Sonic, did you get those animals back from Eggman?
Just the one container he tossed off his eggmobile.
Wait a minute, just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
Oh god.
What? Let me go.
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
Okay. So basically business as usual. What? Why is sudden night's jump scare? I kind of want to play this one. I cannot move. Oh, there we go. I don't even know what we're doing here. Oh, I see. Okay, so I guess, yeah, this is just an homage. When will Sega stop being cowards and make a new Knights? Like, I'm gonna be real. What am I looking at? Okay, so they're using kind of oldish sound effects as well for, like, the hit sounds. Yeah, they're definitely trying to bridge the gap. I wonder, should I have actually tried any of the other levels before getting to these? Because I get the feeling this is supposed to be a boss rush. So if you miss the platform, man just dies. Also, apparently there's a different homing attack for if you press A or X. Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is just all the bosses. Yeah, I really don't like having to hold sprint though. Okay, this time maybe not, like, miss the big platform. Oh god, Ballad Wonderworld. So, I tried the demo for it long ago, and visually it looked really good, and then gameplay-wise I was very disappointed. What am I supposed to hit? Okay, this boss is not letting me hit him. But yeah, I assume the reason for that is because of the Knights theme. God, the music is a bop though. What's this? Is that death? That's death. Okay, since this is clearly a boss rush for the bosses I haven't even fought yet, I'm going to shelve this until later, probably. And just actually play level 2. What is this? Ranking. There's a lead. There is a leaderboard. Okay. And nobody is on it. This is so funny.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to bat.
I always wondered about this.
It's an army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
You are quite a mighty god.
Yuji Naka. Ah, I see.
Yes, I am.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah, I was thinking something to that effect.
I'll not only rule the world, I'll
I'm
finally
so
destroy that
disappointed
blue Sonic.
in Balan Wonderworld. Like, you have no idea. It was just very vanilla in its gameplay.
I feel like destroying something.
Actually, that was one of the earliest streams I did before I redid my whole stream, like, rather my whole YouTube channel.
Get on and I'll rip it
And I was, like, so disappointed that I did not want to stream it again. It's like expectations were very high, and then just, like, just gone. Near instant. Actually, I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make my platformer, is just because I was so disappointed with it that I was like, you know what, I'll do it myself. But no, the biggest reason why I wanted to do mine is because there weren't, in my opinion, at the time, there weren't enough platformers with taller, lanky characters. So it was like, oh, well, you can't have a platform unless you have a short, stubby character, because it's iconic. I was just like, no. You can do platformers with tall characters, what do you mean? You'll have to adjust the hitbox to match, though. Now, this is a little weird. Oh, okay, gotta make use of a floaty jump. I see now. Man, I really wish they'd re-release Sonic Unleashed on PC. Okay. Well, that was weird. I really... So, there are a lot of games that I want on PC, like, remastered, and I genuinely feel like if they redid Blinks, it would be a huge hit. Like, and not just graphically either, like, with better controls. Because when I think about it, the music's good, the concept is nice. Either a remake of the first one or a Blinks 3, and one that doesn't follow Blinks 2, because I don't know what they were doing with that one. There we go. I actually heard some people say this was not even a Sonic game because it wasn't like the way it used to be.
If I want to mop the floor with this funny butt.
Who's talking? Oh. Okay, I have no control over where I'm going now. I did not stream Blinks 2, and I honestly don't plan to. I haven't played it, like... this stupid enemy. That's, like, very bad placement. What is this thing? What is that? I can't kill it. Okay. No, I didn't stream Blinks 2. I don't plan to. I never played it, but... I don't know. From what I've seen from the gameplay, it just looked very clunky. And like they were trying to go a little too hard into the multiplayer aspect, instead of just the campaign. Wait, they did not put any checkpoints in. I just realized. That's a little odd choice, but okay. But yeah, if there were... Yes, Unleashed did get a fan PC port. It does require, obviously it requires having a copy of the digital stuff for the original release, but because it does, you can't so easily play it. So you'd have to either dump your original CD or dump your digital files, I think. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know how that works. All I know is it's limited to the original platforms it came out on now, unless you do that fan port. Wasn't there a wall run or something, actually? Okay, 3 bounces for full height. Yeah. It has an Xbox 360 version, a PS3 version? I'm not going to bother with those enemies. It has a Wii version and it has a PS2 version. I was one of the few... Oh, there's the checkpoint. I was one of the few who actually bothered to try out the PS2 version. It's basically the same as the Wii version, but with crud graphics and god-awful loading times. So what is this thing? Oh, okay, so it's that guy before. I wish you could actually play, Oh, now you kill him. Yeah, I wish you could play a Sonic Unleashed on Game Pass. Actually, I take that back now, because they raised the price of Game Pass. Oh, okay, so you have to hit that now. Yeah, so it's that boss from before. Yeah, I did hear that Blinks 2 was notably worse. They tried changing like the time powers into a different direction for like faster gameplay and trying to make it seem cooler. I don't know. That strikes me as like reminiscent of the era of platformers and whatnot, where it's like, oh, we gotta be gritty, we gotta be cool because we're Xbox, we have gamers, we have people who want edgy games. You know, it's a far cry, well, not that a far cry from the original Xbox days, but it's them doubling down on that and trying to be like, we have one last chance to have our Mario killer, like, you know, really make it. We failed our first attempt. Well, they didn't fail, actually, I don't think. I think it was like just lukewarm reception, but they were like, we gotta do it again, this time to appease a modern audience. You know, we need gamers, multiplayers, and... you know. A Blinks 3 would be nice. Just like Unleashed on PC would also be nice. Now that I think of it, it was this. Oh yeah, it also had a mission structure. That's right. Yeah. Blinks on PC would be cool. A Blinks remake. We don't need a Blinks 2 remake unless they like completely redo it. Well, maybe not completely, just like, I don't know, make it cool, like make it nice, like make it awesome instead of clunky. A Blinks 3, nobody would really like go for too much, but the people who grew up with the original would be like, yeah, sure, why not? You know. Let's see. I have not seen Descendants 3. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I wish it didn't give the tooltip every time I use this. Yeah, wasn't there... So, I know there was something of a mission structure for Blinks 2's levels. Were there optional objectives of any kind? Like, do this, this, and this in the level, or don't get killed, or don't get hit, or whatever, or find the object? If so, that would kinda explain why the levels are a slog. But even still... Oh, there was a collectible, and I missed it. Goodness. Yeah, I feel like Blinks 2 was very experimental. Now that I think of it, how much of the Xbox era was experimental for different devs, Microsoft included? I don't know. Because like when you have a platform like the Wii, for example, that was fueled by a lot of partner devs and then also third-party devs, even if it was at the expense of throwing a lot of shovelware in. But Xbox didn't really get too much shovelware until later. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. You know what would be really, really cool? A fan mod for Blinks 2 that makes it like one-to-one with the first game, but not, what's it? Not like... Well, no. Maybe not one-to-one. Maybe you can still have optional objectives, but like the end goal is to defeat the time monsters. Yeah. Disney Channel original movie. Nope, haven't seen it, but now that I think of it, I have heard of the series.
Hey, I've been
Yeah, just make it like a lot more linear and like bring back the original collectibles with the original puzzles.
They are the Deadly Six, and they are your worst enemies. Zaz, show this blue pen.
So if these guys are Sonic's worst enemies, how come he's never heard of them until now?
Pleasure. I've been itching for a fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up! I'd love to stay and watch him disassemble you, but I have business to attend to.
These guys are like very forgettable.
I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I
So
know the
play
perfect
as
spot
the
to
bad
kick
guy.
you.
Yeah, I heard about that before, that they've got space powers and they use armaments, right? Like, can't you purchase explosives and whatnot on them? I might actually give the game a try now. Maybe not on stream, but I might check it out. Because there may be like a semi-solid game beneath it. I don't know. I'm just remembering the reception not really being all too great. I do liked in the first game though when they would actually like invade and start stealing all the time crystals. Yeah. Yeah, that's very much similar to what I've heard. I don't know if the bad reception for Blinks 2 was the reason like the only reason why they stopped trying to make new ones. Okay, there's like zero transition between going in and out of the wall. That's very weird. But yeah, I remember, I think it was a Game Informer magazine or something, where they were like, "Move over, Mario, here comes a new challenger," or something like that. Why bother with blue hedgehogs and Italian plumbers when you've got Blinks? This orange cat means serious business. He's saving all of existence from time falling apart. I don't know, if I were to be told that growing up, then I'd be like, yeah, this character's way better than Mario or Sonic. But no, Microsoft gave up. I don't know if, honestly, they had a chance to begin with. It was a good game, like the first one was. But they didn't have much of a chance. But if they tried again, I'm pretty sure they'd have more success, considering where the state of Mario and Sonic's at now. What was that? You mean to tell me I lose all my momentum and then never gain the ability to get momentum back if I hit a wall even once while in midair? Hold on a second. So it's like the lip of it. Okay, the ledge climb is like making that not possible. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to like move left and right like this, but nope, just plummet straight down. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do this. Now what does this do again? The more you hold jump, the more air you'll gain. This is clunky as heck. I don't understand. There was a thing there and now it's gone. Gee. Yeah, I remember the Halo days back when I was playing Xbox. Oi, I'm trying to go back. Yeah, a lot of my time on Xbox was spent playing Halo 3 specifically. I didn't grow up with Halo 2. I saw my father playing the first one, and I played a lot of Reach, but the most Halo I've ever played was Halo 3. I had friends who would play... oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. Yeah, my friends back in the day would play Halo 3, we'd play on Forge, and then when they released Sandbox, it was really good. Oh, you can hold it. That's cool. Also, now he's behind me. Yeah, we played on Sandbox, we would delete all of the objects on the map, and either just throw random structures around. Can I break this? No, I can't. Oh, but I could break his face. And then we'd do a very funny thing where we'd overload the map with spawnables, specifically trip mines. We'd call it baking trip mine pies. We'd basically set the spawn rate on a trip mine spawner to be like super fast, and then we just keep throwing them into a huge pile until the grid on Sandbox would vanish. And then we'd basically... That's when the... I don't know if that's what caused the Guardians on the Edge to stop working, or if that's just a hitbox removal thing. I really don't know.
I built a TV and reprogrammed a supercomputer.
God, you know what I really miss, speaking of Halo? I miss map skulls. I miss the treasure hunt of searching around on a map for a hidden skull and getting an achievement for it. And then at that, the Vidmaster achievements. I actually, back on my old Xbox 360 account, before I lost it, I lost it for account reasons, like I lost my password. But back in that day, I had a couple of friends who would want to like get all the Vidmaster achievements, and
are quite underwhelming. I'm disappointed in you, competent
we would basically like go down the list at times with our friends who were online, and we'd go one by one, like just knock them all off, get all the map skulls, get all of the campaign missions. We'd do Lasso, and then there was Nightfall, I think it was, where where it was the last campaign mission. I think it was all skulls, and then we'd do the ghosts, and then we'd bring the ghosts at the end of the Warthog run. And I remember at that one point when we found the ghosts hidden away, and then we just took them. It was like we were fighting for our lives. It was such an awesome challenge. And we just felt so cool doing this when we were hearing the music fire off. and like everything's exploding, and then we're like, hold on to your ghosts, you know, don't die. And then like, I don't remember who it was. It definitely wasn't me. I'm gonna get killed if I do this. Oh, never mind. Oh, now I'm dead. Yeah, we'd be like following the guy in the lead who was like the best driver, because they'd find the safest routes, and they'd be avoiding all this stuff that's like blowing up and whatnot. It wasn't one go though. Oh, this is way better. This is actually way faster. Yeah, we'd follow one guy who knew what he was doing. God dang it. And then, yeah, we got our achievement, and then it was really cool. Not again. Nope. Whoops. I'm just so distracted. Okay, that's satisfying. I'm gonna start doing this from now on. Probably. I don't even have to hold sprint to do this. Okay, but it's not the safest thing. Oh cool, it resumes. That's neat. Oh, but if I do this, then it goes away. Did I play? Yes, and I still do play Halo Infinite. Halo... Ooh, excuse me. Halo Infinite is one of my favorite campaign experiences. It's not like... It's obviously not like the originals, not by any shadow of a doubt. But it's one of my favorites simply for the fact that they have so many hidden collectibles strewn about the place. That, and also when you can just climb up a mountain, find a banished encampment. Okay, how am I supposed to do that? And then just like descend upon them like an unholy fury incarnate is just phenomenal. Like, I remember picking up a grav hammer, like scaling a mountain using grapple, and then just descending upon them, and it was so funny. I gotta do this, don't I? These enemies just look so derpy, because they're using the old designs. But yeah, I did play Halo Infinite. I don't regularly play the multiplayer, but I enjoy it. Okay, this is like weird. Okay, I don't have to specifically hold a direction. Yeah. I don't hate the multiplayer like a lot of people did at first, but I will admit I am just not very good at it. Like, it's not how... I'm not how I used to be. What the heck? Okay, there are like a lot of hazards everywhere. Probably just have to run like a normal person through some of this. Good lord. I'm trying to like be good at the game, but the mechanics are just so weird and the level design is just bizarre. Not the worst thing though. Now you know what did have very terrible design was Sonic and the Secret Rings. But I wonder... Oh shoot. Oh, thank goodness. I wonder how much of that was because of the motion control gimmick. My sister actually, at some point last year, played... I don't know if it was last year or this year, played Sonic and the Black Knight, which is basically similar in controls, but now has... but had waggle waving with the Wii remote. So you could waggle the sword around and whatnot. That was weird. Then they tried doing a crafting system. I don't know. I try not to judge too much whenever Sega tries to be experimental with Sonic, because they've done a lot of experimental titles in the past. But sometimes enough is enough, you know? Okay. But yeah, Master Chief is always going to be Xbox's mascot. And it's not a bad thing. I just wish that, you know, I just wish that Master Chief Collection would, like, okay, have more attention to it, you know? Like, when the cheater problem happened, like, what was that? Like, they spent so much time just, like, not solving it. It's mostly resolved now. There's still issues every now and then. But that's just, like, very disheartening when they just leave it to fester like that. It reminded me of the bot problem in TF2 when that was a thing. I am not going that way. Thankfully, that was resolved. The thing snagged me on my way out. It's like, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. You need to chill. I am not going in there. You know what else I'd like Master Chief to do? Or Master Chief. Yes, the Master Chief will personally do this thing for me. No. What I would love to see for Master Chief Collection is for them to put Halo 5 in. I know they'll never do that. And if they do, that'll be the day pigs fly, probably. Unless it happens tomorrow and I'll look like an even bigger fool. But yeah, I want to see Halo 5 on Master Chief Collection because it is only limited to Xbox One and then the community only PC version. It has a lot of potential.
You, fat one, go take care of that blue
Wow,
pest.
rude.
Who are you calling fat? You. Now, if you hurry and destroy Sonic,
Good God.
I've got an even.
I know why they didn't do it. It's because Halo 5 was the Halo game when Master Chief Collection came out. But,
Oh, help me.
yeah. If they do that... What was that? I didn't even move. I guess I just shouldn't move. Oh, wait, no, there we go. That was very weird. Oh, but this is some good music. Wait, have I heard this before? This reminds me of... what's it called? Skyscraper Scamper, I think it was, in Sonic Unleashed. That's what it reminds me of. And not just because of the swanky brass. What's this? Oh, the numbers from... or the numbers that were in Forces are back in this too. My god, it's like they keep jingling keys in front of you. Because, like, they know the gameplay is so, like, minimalistic and simple. Okay. Then it's like, oh, here's a new thing. Here are some numbered rings. Oh, here are some red rings. Oh, here's a power-up. Oh, you want a free life? Let's just jingle these keys. I mean, it's fine, because it's, at the end of the day, it's a video game. But, like, I don't know. That was just random. That killed him? Sonic canonically dies by running into a wall too fast. I'm amazed that didn't happen at any point earlier in the canon. Sonic growing up trying to figure out his speed and how to control himself accidentally runs into a wall and dies. Whoops. Oh lordy. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like trying to blend in like classic elements visually with like modern elements from a control style, but they removed some of the modern elements like boost. You know, like they have the bounce ability from Sonic Adventure, but like, okay. I'm caught beneath his nose. Oh my god. Yeah. I think this may very well be the point of Divergence, because they did change their design philosophy. They're like, you know, oh, we're going to do modern games like Frontiers and Forces, but we're also going to do classic style games like Mania and Superstars now, which I have yet to play, and I kind of don't want to get it because $60 game equivalent for that. No, thank you. Oh, the Sandbird. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have as much trouble with the Sandbird the second time around as most people did. Probably because I got older when I gave it a try. But when they did the Mario 3D All-Stars re-release for Sunshine, like with Sunshine in it, that was like something I tried to get to as quickly as possible just so I could prove that it wasn't as big a problem. Come to realize that's probably just a childhood skill issue. I'm pretty sure if anyone did it now, like, they'd have a better time. Okay, looking at where he lands seems to help predict where it's going to rotate. No, for me the bigger issue was not really the Sandbird, and more so just general, like, spinning platforms on the levels without FLUDD. I don't even think... You know what I think it is? I think it's the fact that, Mario Sunshine was not exactly very kind at all times with, like, sloped platforms. Sometimes you'd have, like, platforms that you could walk on for no discernible reason, and then sometimes you'd have, like, stuff you just slide off of out of nowhere. Okay, I was not paying attention to this story. Why is he doing a Final Fantasy VII Steal the Planet's life energy thing? Like, why does he have a Mako reactor in his lab?
Feed me, baby.
Ugh.
I'm feeling stronger by the second.
This guy's freaky. He needs to chill. I have not been paying attention to this story.
I felt great. The machine is unstable. We just want to borrow some of the planet's energy. We don't want to destroy it.
Speak for yourself.
Oh no, bad guy doing bad guy thing. I have not been paying attention to anything also surrounding these levels. Wait. I didn't skip this, did I? No, right? Why is it saying I don't have a time? Oh, wait. Oh, because time attack. Right. What? Eh? Wait. There are power-ups, but... What? What is some... Okay, I need to look at some of these buttons. What is that icon? Okay, so... Left stick pulls up an inventory. Okay, but how do I use it? Yeah. God, New Super Mario Bros. You know what would be a really fun stream to do? Yeah, it's trying to be Mario Galaxy. A really fun stream, and I know someone who I could actually do set this up with. There was a fan-made port of the New Super Mario Bros. Multiplayer. I actually think I talked about it in my last stream, where they have... What in the psychedelic candy nonsense is this? I got completely distracted. Yeah, the new Super Mario Bros. Like... Gather the stars, like... help! Okay. Yeah, the new Super Mario Bros. Multiplayer thing where you gather stars from your from the other players. Okay, I can't seem to fight these enemies without getting trapped onto them. Yeah, someone did a fan port of that. It would be a fun collab stream that I can set up with someone. Yeah, I distinctly remember talking about it actually before. I think that would be pretty fun. But yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Was like, in my opinion, one of the best DS games. Like, just regular DS. Maybe not the best, but one of the best. I don't know. I feel like the original DS was kind of like Nintendo's eye-opener for like trying to really put quality into handhelds. Like, they were definitely trying that. Wait, go back, there's a thing. Yeah, they're definitely trying to raise the bar for quality with the Game Boy Advance, but only really started... Okay, this needs to cease! Cease this shenanigan! What do I even do to, like, not get trapped? Yeah. Yeah, they were trying to raise the bar with the GBA, and they managed. But the DS was like, now they can foray into 3D, and like, proper 3D. Honestly, I don't really have much of an opinion on like... Okay, I'm just like clambering non-stop. I don't have much of an opinion on the 2D Mario games that came out afterward. I mean, there were some that were really good, and I definitely had a fun time with the new Super Mario Bros. Wii. Oi. Okay, I can't go up there. Those are probably just design elements. But I think for me, new Super Mario Bros. DS was like really, really good, and like definitely left a good impression. I never played New Super Mario Bros. 2 though, on the 3DS. To me, it just looked like more the same. And then there's the matter of Mario Wonder. Like, I'm just gonna skip these enemies moving forward. Like, Mario Wonder, it's not a bad game. I'm not done with it yet, but it just feels like, again, more of just the same, but with selectable power-ups and pseudo-multiplayer. It's not... It isn't bad. I know that's like not really a creative answer for like... or a creative opinion on whether or not it's good or bad. It's just... It's a game. It's not a bad game, but it's a game.
Diet and exercise.
My god. The man was going full-on seagull.
Hey!
My god, you just cannot be swinging your... you just cannot be swinging your $5 5-foot around like that. I am not bad, or I am not good, rather. I'm very bad and not good at these kinds of jokes. Oh, lordy. From what I've seen from my own playthrough, Wonder has been kind of short. Like, I don't remember where I'm at. I'll have to take a look. I was gonna stream it, but by the time I actually got it, I was a little late. And everyone... Oh, jeez. As I try not to fall into the dumb Sarlacc pit over here. Yeah, everyone else already streamed it, so it's like, well, I'm probably not gonna be doing much different if I do stream it. Unless I drink and take a shot every time Mario says wowie zowie. Drill from Sonic Colors. This goes underground, right? Okay, this is giving me vibes from the 3DS port for... Was it 3DS or just regular DS for Sonic Colors? That's what this is reminding me of. As we have pseudo hard style BGM happening. Good lord. Oh good, it's stopping me from going off. Take a drink every time the flower speaks. Hey! I see you're trying to drink some alcohol. Mind if I help you out? Here, take a shot. Take a shot every time me and my buddies have a funny quip to say. Well, that just happened. Not gonna lie, I was waiting a lot, so, like, a lot of my playthrough I did spend waiting for, like, the flower with the comically deep voice to say something out of pocket. Wowie zowie. Hey, would you look at that? It's a talking elephant. Then again, I'm a talking flower, so I ain't got anything to judge about. Holy Toledo, is that a Goomba? What is that? Goodness gracious. Did you see that? That man turned into an elephant right before our very eyes. Yeah. Okay. New Yorker / New Jersey Wonderflower is now my favorite headcanon. Hey, Mario, you're doing well, but you kinda missed the Wonder Seed back there. Doesn't this level look a little plain to you? You know, I bet something wild and wacky would happen if you were to collect that thing. Just saying. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? That was a risk, but okay. That's my new headcanon. Is that somewhere there is just one of them that didn't make the cut. What do you mean I can't be in the new video game? What do you mean my voice is too gruff and unrefined? What do you think I am, some pansy? Oh god, I just got crushed. So, I very much want to play the new DK, but there's a huge glaring issue with that, being I do not own a Switch 2, and it is expensive. I currently, oh, he's just gone down into the dirt. Okay, well, he's gone. Yeah, no, I at present do not have the means to procure a Switch 2, but if I did, I absolutely would play the new game and possibly stream it. I heard it got a DLC that adds like a roguelite something or another. But yeah, if I could, I absolutely would. It looks so fun. Okay, he just takes no damage. Oh god. You gonna let me hit you? Okay, he just keels over and dies. Fantastic. Interesting. Runtime for the stream is currently at 58.5 minutes, which means in the next 1.5, less than 1.5 minutes, I will begin the giveaway.
I equip you with the most powerful mechs I can create. I even give you a giant
There was a recent
sandwich.
tornado? Where was that?
Still disappoint me.
All I am aware of are typhoons and hurricanes that fly out of
That shell looks like
northern
trouble.
Africa into the
Sonic!
westward sea.
I think that thing in Eggman's hand
Eggman's shell is gone.
That was a mistake.
That sounded like a
Whatever.
pun.
When is it a mistake to take your toys away?
When it's the only thing keeping 6 angry Zeti from controlling my packs,
I see.
you moronic hedgehog.
What? What? Huh? They're just... What are... What?
Make the fool pay for our abuse and enslavement.
Oh god, really? Wow.
Shiver me timbers.
Goodness. I'm always terrified of tornadoes. And not just because of the movies either, but like, just from a conceptual level, they seem to be a lot worse than typhoons and hurricanes.
You get fried.
Not getting fried would be nice.
Killbot, we are leaving.
What is that run cycle? Man's just flailing. So, I don't know how that happened, but okay. Well, that just happened. Okay. Alright, well, as we are an hour in the giveaway, we'll begin. Alrighty. I have a scene that does not have the video game on it, but I don't know if it is set up to have my avatar. So let's see. Yes, the game audio is muted because it is out of focus. So let's see. Alrighty, so here's how this is going to work. This is going to be, I think I said it already early on in the stream, but just to reiterate, actually let me go to my fancy folder that has the game keys. Alrighty. So, this is a classic style giveaway, meaning I will put the keys on screen and whoever types it out first gets to keep it. If not enough people are around to keep the game and redeem the keys, then VOD watchers get a chance to redeem the keys. These should work because I asked Valve for keys. They sent me a list of unused keys. So these should be unused. All right. So, give me just a moment. There are 6 keys in total. These are Steam keys, and to reiterate, these are keys for a game called ScreenSpace. It's a game that I made. It is not a terribly complex game. It is not incredibly high budget, and realistically speaking, it's not a terribly expensive game either. In literally all currencies, the number, like the cost of it is less than the number 1. So that's CAD, USDs, so on and so forth. Yeah. So, also, I don't know if the pinned comment is still up. if it's not up, then refresh, but the Steam store page for it is still live. But I'm going to put the keys up now. If you want to send these to a friend, feel free. Just advise them that it may not work because, again, this is on a live stream. So, alrighty. Again, those who type it out in their redeemables first wins it, basically. So, here is key number 1. Alright. I will wait. Should I wait between each? I think I should. I wholeheartedly expect for these keys to not be redeemed for a while unless someone either sells these somehow or sends them to friends. Alrighty. Key number 2. Okay. I will keep these on screen for the next maybe 1-2 levels, probably. Alright. Key number 3 is right here. And key number 4, I will paste that. I forget. Did I talk about the other thing I updated for the game? I know I talked about the vulnerability, like in the way beginning, that I patched. I don't think I did. The other part of the update is key number 4. The second part of the update that I did was a quality of life update. I fixed an issue with screen resolutions not really going over so well. Yeah, windowed mode in full screen was not working, and applying your saved settings in the options was forcing full screen even if it wasn't in full screen. So that was fixed. Resolutions were simplified. There was like a long list of screen resolutions with different refresh rates. Here's key number 5. I simplified it to the 5 or 4 or 6. I'll have to check again. Most used resolutions. And then I added a timer to measure your clicking speed and also like your reaction speed for when you click one of the buttons, and then also for your fastest click, which I'm fully aware can be easily like cheesed if you happen to click the same button twice in rapid succession. That's just the nature of it, and that's how it goes. Yeah. So this is key number 6, the last key that I have. I will update this. Okay, and then I will actually resize this text to be just a little bit smaller. Just so that way it's unobtrusive. And then I will add a small disclaimer. I almost had a Freudian slip there. I do apologize. Keys will be removed in 10 minutes or thereafter a bit. Any keys not redeemed? No. Keys may already be redeemed at time of VOD. upload. Cool. Okay. And then I will reduce that a little bit. Should I put it over here, actually? Okay. So yeah, these will stay up. Maybe I'll keep them up for the rest of the stream. Probably. Alright. So where were we? I will go until 8 o'clock for the rest of this stream. So where are we next? We are at this spot. I'm actually going to pause really quick so I can check my audio mixer, make sure that the volume is still running for the game, which it is. Whoa, look at these visuals. I'm going to be honest, I really like beach levels in games. That's why when I first played Sonic Adventure... Oh, it's these guys from Sonic 2, I think. Yeah, when I played the first level for Sonic Adventure, and then when I played one of the fishing levels for Big... Oh, cool. You can wall run forward. That's neat. Yeah, it was just such a cool vibe, you know. I noticed a lot of early Sega games tried to do that. Maybe not 100% of the time have the beach theme, but it's just one of my favorite things. I was going to release ScreenSpace on console, but then I realized it's not like complex enough to... It's not I got distracted by that guy's wanting gullet. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, it's not complex enough to warrant a console release, unfortunately. I did have an iOS and an Android release, though. But the Android release, I'll have to check that to see if it's available. What is this? Butterfly. The iOS release is gone, and the reason it's gone is because Apple has an Apple developer program. Like, that's basically what you need in order to upload the games or apps. It costs $100 a year. And it's not like terribly expensive for me by any means, but like, I mean, if you're not making money on your game, then you're only gonna be losing money. Flower. So yeah, that's why the iOS version is not present, you know, at the present. The iOS and Android versions are free to play though, like they don't cost any money. They do have one ad on there, but it's not like a ad that covers the full screen. I hate that so much. Also, what? Are these guys invincible? I've noticed a lot of the enemies in this game, like, take a confusing amount of effort to fight. Like, it's either they can be one-shot by a homing attack, or you have to like do some weird thing. Like, you have to do the weird homing attack and then kill them, or you have to hit them from a specific angle. I don't know. These enemies confuse me. I've just not been exploring for any of these levels, like, in the slightest. Okay. The barrel just stops and then just resumes on its normal path in an unrealistic way. Why are these barrels anyway? Like, what? Can you move, please? Excuse me. It slowed down. It stops. And then it waits for me. No, 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 please. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I... Huh? I think I get it. It's rotating with the level. Are you meaning to tell me that Sonic is in control of the entire level like Loco Roco? Are you telling me that Sonic is God in this case? I legit thought that barrel was, like, just being malicious. Just like saying, no, you cannot pass. By the way, tall order, but if anyone does redeem a code, if you would kindly message in chat saying that you have redeemed a code and which one, so I can strike it off the list for VOD watchers or for anyone else who comes along, that would be great. Just so that way no one gets baited, you know? Because if not, then I'm going to have to keep the codes up, you know? And then when people come around and say the codes have been used, then... it'll be fine. Not very many people are gonna see them anyway, or use them anyway. And if they do, then I don't know. Because I have no way of knowing which codes are used, because I've already got the game. I made it. Yeah, I don't know about some of the level design. Like, the barrels are just random. Oh, look at all these lives just sitting around that are, like, stupidly easy to get. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here getting every little thing. Good God. What? Like, what even is the level design? I kill the thing, but I still get hit anyway. I'm just gonna go. Oh, lordy. I've noticed, like, one of the views that has been present on the stream until the giveaway started just vanished after I put the codes up. But it's a giveaway, so that happens.
Thanks to Sonic, everything's gone cattywampus.
Oh God.
My cacophonic conch was the only thing keeping those 6 maniacs in check.
Oh yeah, I remember the labyrinth zone. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I got past that the first time.
Manipulate magnetic fields. They can make electronics, including my mechs, do interesting things. I controlled those powers with the conch until Sonic punted it away with his typical stupidity.
Well, get lost, Eggman, and let us get things under control.
I hope the Zeti eat you alive, you meddling hedgehog.
Okay, if it pleases the court, all those who think Eggman is a total
Sonic is such an idiot in this one, I'm sorry. He doesn't own up to his mistake, he doesn't apologize, and doesn't... Good. He's so dumb in this. Yet he's very level-headed in Frontiers. Like, Sega, please make up your mind. Yeah. I'll admit defeat on Labyrinth. I'll just sit here and verbally claim that I went past it. Yeah, totally.
Take care of these matters the rest of you cannot.
Please, Master Zik. This is not something you should trouble yourself with. It's beneath you.
Now, don't be concerned. It'll be good to stretch these old bones.
Well, okay then. Are you gonna play Sonic Boom? I do not possess a platform that it's on. I don't think. Let me actually look that up. Because I know it's not on... Is it on PC? I'm curious now. I know it had a 3DS and I believe a Wii U version. Give me just a moment. Sonic Boom platform list. Because I was curious. No, it's only on 3DS and the Wii U. And seeing as how I got rid of my Wii U in an age long past, Unfortunate, because that one I heard was real bad. Okay, what? Apple juice. I like apple juice. It's fine. I wanted to give it a try. I heard that there was a funny glitch that let Knuckles fly around. I don't know. Like he could get out of the skybox or something. Yeah, I heard they went more in the traditional platformer approach and like went in the way of collectibles and... Okay, now there are hedgehogs seeking apples. Yeah, they were more in the way of like collectibles, I think, and then power-ups, I believe. And less in the way of speed. And that was by design, because they were trying to establish a separate universe. Okay. Just walk right into the... Ugh. Yoink. Okay, it would not let me move when I got to the top of that. Okay, I need another one. Why does it jump? They really just were like, okay, well, we'll just put anything in. Eh? Oh, the stupid platform. Or the stupid pole pillar thing. Whatever. I can't speak. Like, genuinely, what went through their minds when they were like, yeah, let's put classic and modern, but at the same time, let's do almost none of the things modern does. I don't know. I guess it's just different. I really do want to play Sonic Unleashed again, but it is stuck on the old gens. They were sitting here, they redid Sonic Generations, and like, I understand why they wanted to, because the UI was kind of like low-res, but then they did like dialogue changes for like the main game instead of just the shadow stuff. Like, they reference other locations in Sonic, which they started doing... Oh, it's the rocket from Colors. Yeah, which they started doing in Frontiers. But then they're like, oh, let's do that, you know, let's do that in Generations, because why not? I guess they're trying to like make it so that way each individual entry is not its own like little canon or something, which I get. I should not have pressed that button. Oh, thank goodness. Whoa. Okay, let's totally just do that. Yeah, Generations wouldn't have been my first choice for a remake. It would have been either Unleashed or Sonic 06. And when I say remake for Sonic 06 specifically, I don't mean just higher resolution rendering and then UI. I mean like actually remake the gameplay so that it's like good. You know? I can't really like go too much into detail for like how, but just blanket changes, like make it better, you know? And then obviously make the make the load screens faster. Where do I go? There? Like, the load screens were generally just bad. And then like make the level flow better. Cause like, it was just so disorganized at times. I don't know. Nah, they'll never... They would never, in my lifetime, ever put me in charge of a game remake, much less an 06 remake, unless I do a Sonic fan game that's like super high quality. Oh, I gotta like kill the fruit he's standing on. Unless I do a Sonic fan game that's like super high enough quality that they're like, hey, let's put you in charge of something. Oh my god, he is dead. The man's been mulched. Oi. Is he like blocking? I actually gotta continue on my platformer. That's another one I do need to update the Unity version for, because I still have yet to patch that version. Thankfully, that one hasn't released officially, so no one's at risk. I'm just glad I was able to, like, patch it, like, very quickly. Oh, iframes. I keep forgetting iframes are a thing. He wasn't flashing like he had iframes, but I didn't see any flashing to begin with after any hits. Unless I just wasn't paying attention, so... How do I use these power-ups? I'm seeing them, but it's not letting me use them.
Than I anticipated. He shows much potential.
Who cares about him? Now that I'm free, I want to squeeze Eggman till he pops!
And eat him, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
Oh god.
Better ways to make him suffer. But more delicious? What would you say if I told you we could destroy Eggman's world and use its energy to make ourselves unbelievably powerful?
Well, I would say that I had taught you well.
This is the most... Where have I heard that before?
You have.
There was a popular streamer that said something like this for a different Sonic game, I think. But this is the most dialogue I've seen from a Wii U era Sonic game. Or like a game prior to the Wii U era since Adventure 2, I think. I don't know. Ooh. This music's kind of chill. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is really nice music. Colors had a lot of dialogue, but not as many cutscenes as this, from what I remember. Oh, that got a remake too! Now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh. Yet again, he just runs into a wall and dies. Good lord. I've been very risk-averse throughout this entire stream because of how weird the gameplay feels. Ooh. Okay, so hitting the thing... Never mind. I don't even know anymore. Maybe I am just not, like, very good at this game in particular. Though it begs the question, how many people who said this game was, like, bad, or, like, the worst game, which obviously most people would assume this isn't the worst game, how many people who did say it was the worst game said so only because, like, it was so different from what they're used to that they were just not very good at it and not immediately, like, clearing through the levels. So, it's definitely not one of the worst Sonic games. I'm not gonna make a centrist take on this and say that it's, like, okay or just fine or just, like, one of the Sonic games of all time. It's not bad. But it's not, like, it's not Sonic from, like, the traditional sense. It's trying to mix old and new, and it's kind of flopping on both. Oh, you gotta, that's what I had to do, is homing attack. Yeah, it kind of flops trying to be like classic, but also trying to be modern. I feel like if this came out as a GameCube game, or maybe as like the first Wii game, that this would be really good and considered really good. What's with the random rail? Oh, for that, which I could not reach. It's decent so far. I may change my mindset on that if I do a full playthrough. I'm gonna get this thing. Yeah, I may change my mindset on that if I do a full playthrough, but I probably won't do that on stream. But for now, from my impression, it's a decent Sonic game. Like, this feels like something that wasn't meant for longtime fans. Like, it was meant for new fans, you know? Because you're not used to the boost gameplay, or you're not used to the adventure style gameplay where you pick through multiple characters and have different levels with different missions after you clear them. You know, it doesn't have a Chow Garden, it doesn't have a two-player battle mode. At least I don't think. You know? So it's decent. It could be so much worse, but it definitely could be better.
Something bad's happening.
Whoa, what's going on?
It does have a lot of cutscenes, which is fine.
He's draining the life.
Like, it's definitely good that it has narrative,
Air feels cold and
but I
wet.
feel like... I do feel like it has a lot more cutscenes than it should have, because the story is very simplistic. Like, I personally feel like if they went the route of the way they did Sonic Rush, for example, where it had dialogue boxes and then just like short little events where it's like characters talk to each other and reiterate that something very bad is happening and the world is ending, then it'd be no different of a game to me. Because like these cutscenes, while nice, don't really do too much. It's just bad guys being bad, good guys trying to be good. It is interesting that Sonic and Eggman are trying to work together, like now, because Sonic was an idiot. And then there's also actual dialogue between the new enemies and Sonic, but it ultimately is like meaningless right now. Like, why does it matter that this guy is talking to Sonic? Like, at all? But I guess it's just introducing, like, the idea, like, this character's trying to be a bad guy to Sonic, you know? Like, the orange guy doesn't matter to him. And then, like, the purple guy in the beginning didn't matter either. So I'm guessing it's trying to make me memorize, like, where these power-ups are. Probably. There was, like, no guidance for that at all. Unless there was. And then, like, I missed it. What's this? Oh, it's just a random item. I don't know. Pineapple. Oh good, there's a pineapple on screen, and that means I get to give my controversial pizza opinion. Are you ready? You can probably already tell what it is based off of that verbiage alone. Okay, do I need to kill these guys first? I don't think I can. Unless the pineapple crushes them? Okay. So here's my controversial pizza opinion. I like pineapple on pizza. However, I understand if someone does not, especially if the pizza is a Hawaiian pizza, which from my understanding is literally just ham and pineapple. Maybe something else, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Finally. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. But I like pineapple on pizza, but it has to be a specific kind of pineapple pizza. Like, the one with ham is okay to me, but I'd rather have it with a very specific setup. So that is to say, what am I doing? That is to say, pineapple, diced onion, grilled chicken. I know I'm trying to cut back on meat, but grilled chicken, diced tomato, and what was the last thing? I think it was spinach. Yeah. And then replace the sauce with ranch dressing. Like, so no tomato sauce, ranch dressing instead. And if the pizza place has it, make it a stuffed crust. And do extra cheese. Am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I know. It's a very weird pizza, and I can totally understand if nobody would like that. So yeah, I like pineapple on pizza. I know not a lot of people like pineapple on pizza, but like, I guess it's just something that you gotta like find a good setup with. Like putting pineapple on a pizza with tomato sauce is probably weird. But like, what else do you have? You have the weirdo option that I like ranch dressing as a full-on like tomato sauce replacement. Then there's, what was it? It wasn't Caesar dressing. I think it was like a white sauce, like Alfredo sauce. That to me, it's not gross, but it's not my first choice. I'm not a fan of white sauce. I know there's like a war between northern and southern Italy between white sauce and red sauce, but like, for me, red sauce all the way. Unless it's vodka sauce or bolognese. I know bolognese is a red sauce, but I like bolognese. I like vodka sauce. Not a lot of people like vodka sauce either. I guess it depends on which sauce you get. God, I could just go on about like pasta sauces. I actually spent an entire year eating nothing but almost nothing but, oh, I just ran into him and died. Nothing but spaghetti. And that's it. And specifically angel hair spaghetti. I know people are kind of grossed out about it because it's like, oh, it's so thin, it's fragile. It's it breaks easily. Sometimes I like to imagine that the world of pasta is like very open to the idea of elitist takes. And I get it, you know, Italy is a place where it's like, you know, there's a way that it's done, and overseas it's like done very differently. I'm not going to tell you how to prepare your ziti, but like when people argue about like, I'm going to die here if I'm not careful. When people argue about like, you know, oversaturated, this is like very hard. Oversaturated versus al dente, or you know, which sauce to use, whether or not you use a certain seasoning, whether or not you prepare it with a garnish, whether or not you have it with a certain side, you know, which cheeses you use, if you use cheeses. It's tiresome. It's like, just use what you like, and if someone else doesn't like it, then it's fine, because there are so many wrong and right ways to do it, and it's all subjective. Like my mother, for example, she doesn't like al dente spaghetti, and that's a totally understandable thing. I, for one, do not like my pasta al dente if it's supposed to be another way. Like, that's just a difference in texture. You know, like, if it's supposed to be... Okay, real quick, how do I actually get around this? Do I just climb up and just... Okay. Whatever. Yeah, if it's supposed to be al dente, keep it al dente. If it's supposed to be soft, don't have patches of, like, hardness. That's weird. You know? I'm stuck. I am stuck between... Oh, God. Yeah, keep it consistent, you know? But, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah. The spaghetti and the pastas I've had were usually just regular spaghetti, not even angel hair, just like regular noodle strands and then ziti noodles. I have experimented with tortellini before. God, I love tortellini. Especially when it's filled with spinach and cheese. It's nice. But being folded noodles, it does lend itself to the possibility of having inconsistent texture. I'd prefer it on the softer end. Alright, so how do I kill this chump? Just bash all his little balls and be done with it. And then this. And then down there. You know what's a good tortellini? Sausage and cheese. Specifically sausage and Parmesan. Unless it's spicy. I wonder how many times I could just bounce off of the balls. I don't like saying bounce these days because of the current meme. I don't think there's anything here for me to target. Is that? Bounce. Bounce on it. Crazy style, Dio. Oh, God. Every day I'm losing something to say.
We have a mutual problem. One so large that it will take both of
My
us
God,
to
he was in my
overcome it.
left ear.
I told you, we can handle the Zeti by ourselves.
That may be true, but the rebellious swine have gotten hold of a device of mine, and they're using it in ways for which it was never designed.
What was it designed for, Doctor?
It was supposed to extract energy from our world, but the machine is unstable. Once it reaches full power, it can't be shut off. It will drain our world dry.
Oh, so that's what Amy was talking about.
And you just want to go smash it, don't you?
Well, yeah.
He's such an idiot.
It's what I do.
Oh, always your answer to everything, Hedgehog. If you wish to create a cataclysmic explosion that will incinerate everything within 100 miles, please smash away.
So, there's no off switch?
No, not anymore. I need to get to the machine and reprogram the shutdown sequence. I'll supply the brains. You will supply the brawn I need to get past the Zeti.
Oh, and you're asking so nicely.
Good one, buddy.
Thanks.
Man up, Tails. I don't like working with my most hated enemies any more than you do.
Oh,
Our entire
God.
world is at stake.
Yeah, well, teaming up with you feels like the end of the world, Eggman. I'm gonna want to take a long shower by the time we're done.
I'm so glad they stopped making Sonic an annoying character, like, dialogue-wise. Alrighty. Well, whatever plot device they have in store, we'll have to wait until never, because the stream is now officially over. Thank you very much for tuning in to the stream. I really do appreciate it. If you do want to check out the game, it is actually linked in the description. I'm not asking you to buy it because I'm doing a giveaway and whatnot. The next stream I do will also have a giveaway. I asked Valve very nicely for a set of codes, specifically to be used for the next stream. So there will be 5 of them. There actually should be a scheduled stream for that. That is going to be Warframe. The Valis Undermined update is coming on October 15th, as of now. Always miss. Yeah. You're too slow. Come on, step it up. Yeah. Oh my god, that takes me back to Project M when I would play a lot and just have the taunt spam. You're too slow. That would make people like seethe. Oh god, that's a core memory unlocked if there ever was one. You're too slow. You gotta wave dash and L cancel. Ah, jeez. Anyway, like I said, that does it for tonight's stream. The next stream will be on October 15th if the update for Warframe does release. It's gonna be just a simple stream, just doing the update, seeing what comes in. I'm gonna be trying to get the new frame, checking out the new systems, and checking out the Oberon rework, which I am kind of excited for. I'm glad that he's gotten a rework, but I never really like played him all too much all those years ago. He was the first frame I ever got aside from Valkyr, so part of me does want to see how his kit's changed. But aside from that, giveaway's gonna happen again. If you are interested in ScreenSpace and did not pick up a code by the time this VOD came out and all the codes were redeemed, it's fine. I'm not just saying that trying to be humble, but it's a simple game. It's just a clicker. Click one of the buttons to score a point. If you click the wrong button, then you weren't paying attention fast enough. It's just a reflex testing game. Nothing too terribly complex. But anyway, enough shilling my thing. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you again, and I'll see you another time. My name is Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. Good night. See you in the next stream.